Find the best artificial Christmas trees on Amazon. We analyzed consumer reviews to find the top-rated products. Find out which product high scored and buy. I am going to review top 10 best artificial Christmas trees on the market. 1. GKI Bethlehem 9-foot Palisade Artificial Christmas Tree. GKI Bethlehem's trees are designed and manufactured to look real, even to the point of having new growth needles at the ends of the branch tips. This tree is a bit taller at a whole 9 feet. If you have a tall tree topper, such as an ornament with a spike, high ceilings are a necessity. It is lit with 700 clear mini lights and lock-in sockets to keep them from coming loose. Even if one does come loose or burn out, the string will keep lit. A total of 2,473 tips are arranged in subtle layers for decorating ease. 2. Vickerman 7.5-foot flocked slim Utica for Unlit Christmas Tree. Vickerman makes a great line of Christmas trees, including several slim models. This 7.5-foot tall model has a base that's only 43 inches in diameter, more than 2 feet less than others in this size range. The tree is flocked, giving the appearance of having been snowed on. The elegant look of the flocking makes for a great background for whatever ornaments you're going to attach. The branches are hinged for easy setup and storage, and it comes with its own metal base. Styled after a Utica fir, it has 1,019 points to hang your ornaments on. Like all Vickerman's trees, this one is high quality and backed by a 10-year limited warranty. 3. National Tree 9-foot Dunhill fir tree. This tree right here. Take a look at it. This is the last Christmas tree you'll ever need. This is the be-all and all pinnacle of unlit Christmas trees, writes a reviewer, who is one of over 1,800 5-star reviewers. This majestic fir will stand tall in your home and become your new favorite decoration. It's so nice. This faux Dunhill fir even converted a few who were previously artificial tree skeptics. Sure, it took some fluffing to get it nice and full, but this is a very realistic-looking tree, writes one. Another says, the best part is that it is unlit, as I like to change between color and white every other year or so. Also, you do not have to deal with the lights going out, which looks horrible when you have to put other lights in with the burnt-out lights. As one reviewer concludes, it's not a real one, but it truly is lovely. 4. National Tree 24-inch Majestic Fir Christmas Tree. This 2-foot-tall tree is a favorite among reviewers looking for a budget-friendly holiday decoration for a desk or coffee table. Just a darling tree for any small area, writes one shopper. Plan to use it for the workplace. Love how the base is already wrapped and ready for display, and it's sturdy. Another reviewer writes, this little tree was beyond what I expected it to be. It's the perfect size for small little corners that need some Christmas spirit and is very durable. And, of course, the low price was a big draw for shoppers. OMG, this is so cute. High quality for the price. 100% satisfied, says one. Much better quality than I imagined for the price, reports another. 5. National Tree 7.5-foot North Valley Spruce Tree, Hinged. Tons of reviewers praise this easy-to-assemble tree, with one calling it an absolutely gorgeous tree. Very full and fluffy. Very easy to set up, just 3 pieces and a base. Another writes, it comes shipped in 3 pieces which are easy to assemble, and the branches are hinged so they easily drop down into the correct configuration. Seriously, this is the perfect artificial tree and blows away those overly expensive crappy ones found at brick-and-mortar stores. Others commented on the sturdiness of the tree, with one shopper noting, "The branches are full and sturdy enough for even our heaviest ornaments. I am a very happy customer." 6. National Tree 7.5-foot Feel Real Frazier Grande Tree with 1,000 clear lights, Hinged. This artificial Christmas tree passed the sniff test of one tough critic. "When my wife was a child, her father raised Christmas trees, and no tree, real or artificial, will ever measure up to her childhood memories of those paragons of arboriculture that her father coddled for a dog's age until they were fit to grace the living room." But this National Tree Feel Real Frazier fir satisfied her. And while it takes reviewers about an hour or two to get this thing fully fluffed up, it's worth it, according to one who says, "Once you groom the branches and spread the forked limbs, it is absolutely magnificent." Reviewers also appreciate that this comes pre-lit, making this even easier to set up. "They are nice warm lights," according to one reviewer. Another says, "I don't care for LED lights on trees. These are a softer light. Not fluorescent looking." 7. National Tree Downswept Douglas Fir Tree with 450 multicolor lights. Shoppers looking for something a little more colorful praise this tree, which comes pre-lit with multicolored lights. The tree even reminded a couple of shoppers of their childhood decorations. "I was looking for a realistic tree with multicolored lights. This tree is gorgeous. It has more lights than most and no white lights on the tree, which is what I wanted. The color of the lights is like I remember growing up," says one. Another writes, "This tree looks very much like the real thing. The lights are well spaced and we especially liked them because the colors reminded us of Christmas lights from our youths in the 70s and 80s. Shoppers thought that the pre-assembled lights made setup particularly easy, too. It's the most beautiful artificial tree I've ever had, and my first pre-lit," says one, adding, "Assembly was quick and easy. I had always laboriously put 3 strings of 100 lights on my previous 4.5-foot tree, so 450 richly colored lights were dazzling." 8. National Tree 4-foot Kinkade Spruce Tree. "This is a precious little tree," writes one reviewer, with emphasis on the little, as they and nearly 20% of reviewers say this is the right size for an apartment or small space. "Living in a one-bedroom apartment, it's perfect, as it sat on our side table and didn't take up excess room in our living space," one reviewer writes. Another says, "This was just the right size to show my holiday spirit without overdoing it or putting in too much effort," echoing nearly the third of reviewers who say setting this up is easy. What will take a little effort, however, is fluffing up the branches, which many reviewers recommend to create the illusion of a more natural-looking tree. If you really want to fool people, one customer recommends getting a picture of a live tree that is similar in species and emulate the branch placement. All that's left to do is decorate, and according to one reviewer, this little tree can fit about 50 ornaments of various sizes but could have probably used around 10 more for a nice full coverage. They add, a 100 color bulbs on a 24-foot wire seemed to be just the right amount for the tree. 9. National Tree 4.5-foot Feel Real Downswept Douglas Fir Tree with 450 clear lights. "The only thing missing is the pine scent," says one reviewer about this 4.5-foot tall Christmas tree, along with dozens of others who were also impressed by how real it looks. "It's not the tallest option, which is why it's nice for smaller spaces." Dozens describe it as full, including one who says, "We wanted a small tree that wasn't too skinny. We got it." One even says, "The pine needles look and feel real." And about 40% of reviewers love the quality and brightness of the built-in strings of lights. 450 lights is the most I could find on a little tree and it just glows, one says. Another reviewer, who likes a lot of lights, says, the way those lights are mounted gives the appearance of having more lights even with ornaments. And thankfully for at least one customer, there has arrived with no broken bulbs. 10. National Tree 7-foot Kingswood Fir Pencil Tree. I looked for a pencil tree for weeks and they were so expensive. I ordered this one based on cost and it is gorgeous, says one satisfied reviewer, adding that there are lots of branches and tips. Looks real and I plan to order another one for my daughter. Another writes, this tree is absolutely gorgeous. The price is great. The perfect pencil tree. The shape also made it a favorite among reviewers living in smaller spaces. I live in a small one-bedroom apartment so the skinny dimensions are perfect for those with limited space, explains one shopper, who notes, aside from that I think the skinny look adds a nudge and an element of cuteness.
Thanks for watching. You can find links, price and description to these products in the description box. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.